All right, PLL Army, while we anxiously await the final episodes of the Pretty Little Liars series as we know it, let's play catch up, shall we? There are still so many mysteries swirling around Rosewood that we still need answered. So right now, let's break down the 9 mysteries we still need answered before the PLL series finale. Marlene King has certainly thrown us for many loops, one of them being the Hastings De Laurentiis family connection and all of the skeletons they're hiding. We recently found out that Mary Drake, Jessica De Laurentiis' twin sister, is the mother of Spencer Hastings. So this makes Spencer and CECE sisters, right? But who's Charlotte's dad? How did Charlotte know about Mary? Who is the mysterious Mr. Drake? And we can't forget that Spencer is also half siblings with Jason De Laurentiis. Oh my gosh, okay, yikes. So needless to say, this is just a tangle Charlotte's web, and we hope to have all the Hastings, De Laurentiis, Drake drama all figured out by series end. There have been a lot of deaths in Rosewood, but thankfully, Marlene has cleared up some mysteries by revealing some murders. Like Maya, for example. It was a quick reveal, but Maya was indeed killed by Nate. You guys remember him. He told Emily he was Maya's cousin, but in reality, he was a crazy stalker. Poor Maya. Always a fan fave though, but we still don't know, however, who killed Mrs. De Laurentiis. That still remains a huge mystery in Rosewood. Another huge ongoing murder mystery: who killed CeCe Drake? She fell or was pushed off the church roof, and her killer still remains a mystery. A beloved character that also fell off the face of Rosewood is Eddie Lamb. Remember good old Eddie? Eddie was a nurse at Radley Sanitarium, but he always seemed to know a lot of information. Like for instance, how did he know Aria that day she came into Radley? But then, before we knew it, Eddie was gone and never to be spoken about again. Marlene, we must know what happened to Eddie. Another huge head scratcher is what the heck is the deal with the KINGSTON group? We first heard of the name when the group bought out Radley, and then it gave Hannah a scholarship. Then in season 6, we learned Jason has a minor stake in the company and helps to run its day-to-day operations. And Allison owned 51% of the company, which is why Mary Drake and Archer, aka now dead Elliot Rollins, were so money hungry and made Allison think she was crazy just so they could own the majority. Whew. So who else owns stake in the KINGSTON group, and will this play a bigger role in one of Rosewood's biggest mysteries, or is it merely just a money distraction? I'm guessing there is definitely more to it than we think. Jenna has always been a mystery, and yet another explanation that we need solved. What the actual heck is Jenna doing? Does she actually know Uber A? Why was she calling Archer on the phone, and why become BFFs with Sarah Harvey? Does she know more than we think, or is she just as lost in all of this as the liars are? Another huge Rosewood mystery that we hope is solved by show's end is none other than the mysteriously handsome WREN. The fans have been suspicious of WREN since day one. We haven't even seen WREN on the show for a few seasons, but he will indeed make a Rosewood return in the final episodes and hopefully be the answer to some of our long-awaited questions like, is he related to Archer? Is he Uber A? And speaking of Uber A, this brings us to our last question that we all, of course, need to know, and that Marlene needs to sum up before the dang show ends, because, let's be honest, it's the entire reason for the show's existence. Who the heck is Uber A? It's not Mona, it's not Charlotte. Who is the ultimate mastermind behind all of the torture on the PLL girls? Will we finally see a face? Will these last 7 seasons finally end with justice? Wait, there is actually one more mystery we need solved. How the heck did the moms get out of the basement? Somehow I have a hunch we may never really find out that one. I know, we barely scratched the surface of all the Pretty Little Rosewood mysteries, but I had to wrap it up at some point or I'd be here all day, let's be honest. But the most important part has come, and this is where you all comment below on your thoughts and theories and some more uncovered mysteries. Or feel free to tweet me at Meg LaMontagne, and then be sure to check out the 10 times PLL blew our minds right over here. Thanks so much for watching. I'm your PLL fanatic, Megan LaMontagne, and I'll catch you later.